today we are making, let me get in the light. Where's the light good at? So y'all, today we're gonna make a cookie butter pound cake. Yes, we're gonna do that. Have I made one before? No. Have I made pound cakes before? Millions of them. But how hard can this be? You know, I mean, my thought process is you just go ahead and you know the basic, I can't talk. You know the basics of making a regular pound cake, right? All you have to do is add stuff to make the flavoring that you want. So you always want to start off, let me just show y'all the ingredients. Okay, so every pound cake starts off with the same ingredients. It's 3 cups of sugar I have here. I've already got my stuff together. You got 3 cups of flour. Inside the flour, I already have my 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. You're gonna have your 3 sticks of butter, unsalted is what I use, and your 6 eggs. So every pound cake that you start off with is going to be those exact same ingredients, no matter what kind, okay? Whether it be a regular pound cake, a lemon pound, cookies and cream cheese, it's all gonna start with those main ingredients: the flour, sugar, eggs, butter. Okay, now you're getting into other things. Like, I always add 1/2 of a block of cream cheese. So I know some people may add the whole thing. I just add 1/2. For me, this doesn't taste, your cake doesn't taste like a cream cheese cake, but it will give it a moistness to it. So the cream cheese is the trick for a real moist pound cake. Like I said, I always add 1/2, and then especially if I'm making a cookie butter one, because I'm gonna add some of this. So you know that to me it'll be overkill if I add the whole pack. Just me, okay? I gotta keep reiterating that, because a lot of people just jump on in the comments and tell you, no, you need to do this, and tell you what you need to do. I need to do what I'm doing. Oh my God, I just need to do what I'm doing, y'all. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, which I technically have not done this particular pound cake before, but listen, that's what we gonna experiment, and it's gonna be good. So from there, we got your extracts. So depending on what kind of cake you got, that's what kind of extracts you would know that goes well with the flavor cake you want. So with a cookie butter cake, I'm using butter extract and vanilla extract, okay? Also, I have this milk out here because sometimes I add milk to my batter, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how my batter is feeling to me once I'm mixing it. So with me having the cream cheese in there and this, I don't know how much yet of this milk I'm gonna add. Again, that's just how I do it. And we always have the Baker's Joy just to spray the pan. I use a Nordic Ware bun pan that I'll be showing y'all. And this is basically it, y'all. Okay, so I washed out my little pan, my little bowl. I'm using the paddle attachment, which I usually use for all the pound cakes. I really need to wipe this out first, my bad. But I use the paddle attachment for pound cakes because they're more thicker, and I use the whisk attachment attachment, which is this one for regular cakes. It has a thinner batter. So what I forgot to tell y'all is all of your ingredients, your eggs, your butter, your milk, cream cheese as well, if you're going to use that, all of them have to be room temperature. Now, you can go on try your luck and don't listen to that bit of advice if you won't. I know from experience, it's not going to turn out well for you, okay? So if you don't want to waste ingredients, just do what you're supposed to do. And it's supposed to be room temperature now. As I said, I use half. We're gonna cream this together for a couple minutes, and then after we do that, we're going to add in the cookie butter and then the sugar. All right, we're gonna add in, y'all, this stuff's so good. I can just eat it with the spoon. So we're gonna go ahead and add this in now. As I do, I don't add, I'm not measuring this. I really am not. I think I'm just gonna go with putting a half of the container in. That seems like it's gonna work. So because I need the other half for the icing. So this is what I put in. I use that much. And look like half or a little over half. Let me put a little bit more. Because we want the cake to taste like the cookie butter, y'all. Okay, so there you have it. That's what I'm putting in. I'm gonna incorporate this a little bit. Can y'all see? Let me let y'all get in there. Let's get in there, yeah. So I'm gonna incorporate that some. So now I'm gonna scrape the bowl a little bit before I start adding the sugar. Cause see, this is a deep bowl and it doesn't get all the way. Cause y'all probably can't see, but you probably can't, but you see down to the bottom is still some white streaks down there. So that means that this paddle isn't getting all the way to the bottom. So we gotta make sure that's mixed in good, hunty. You do not want to taste this. Even this looks so good that you can taste. You don't want to taste this right now because this is nothing but butter, cream cheese, and cookie butter. So we don't want to get a heart attack from clogged arteries. Okay. And while it's doing this, we're going to incorporate the sugar. So this is going to go for about 10 minutes like this, y'all, because it got to cream really good. Unless your cake will have those streaks in them, it'll be dense. The cake won't be right. So you got to take your time and just let this cream. So I'm going to stop it here and then come back when it's time for the eggs to be mixed in. Okay. So I'm going to take this a second. Baking a cake is patience, y'all. Patience. So I need to bring all of that from the bottom up to the top so it can get mixed in and well incorporated. Okay, so now we're about to add the egg in because I want y'all to get in there. So it's time to add the egg. So what I typically like to do is while I'm adding the egg, you want it on slow. And you add one at a time. So while I'm adding the egg, I like to take the time to go ahead and add my extract. So first we're doing the butter, extract. It is right there. Now I eyeball. Y'all know I'm a rebel. Most people say, you know, a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, whatever. I don't know. Go ahead and go with that if you want. I'm eyeballing and I just put the 2, boom, boom. And I feel like it may need a little bam. So, that's what I do. Decide to add milk, which I may decide just a little. You add the flour first, then the milk, and you end with the flour. Start with dry, end with dry. This is just the science of cake making and baking, y'all. So I kind of look and see how the batter is looking. Is it looking like it's getting too thick? If so, that's when I'm gonna add some milk. I don't want it to be doughy. Add a little milk. Fighting with the idea in my head, should I put some crumbled cookies inside the batter? So should I'm leaning more toward doing it. I think I'm gonna do it. Why not? Why the freak not? Okay, y'all, I have made the executive decision to put just a little bit. I don't want it overran, so I'm just gonna put a few. Maybe about this much. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So we're just gonna put this much. I'm gonna crumble them up. I didn't feel like enough cookies, but I'm not gonna do it because I got a tendency to going overboard and doing too much. That may be just right. I've already sprayed it down with y'all, I was about to say barkeeper's friend. I already sprayed it down with baker's joy. I'm tired. Y'all see it's 8:04 in the PM. So I be trying so hard not to get any on that little middle part. Okay. Just gonna give it a push down. And we need to get some air out of it. While you are doing your mixing, you want to make sure that your oven is preheating. Some people do a cold oven method where they just put it in cold and then let it heat up. I never tried that. I was too afraid. Look, these ingredients cost too much to be wasted. So I was like, I ain't, just in case it don't work and it don't come out right, I'm going to do what I know. How I know how to do it. Okay, you tap it just to get the air out. Oven preheating on. Now, I know I had to get face to face with y'all because I know y'all like us cousins, black people. I know y'all like to make air, put everything on 350. Don't do that with no bun cake, okay? I mean, let me stop telling y'all what to do because I don't like for y'all telling me what to do. So go ahead, do it on 450 if you want. For me, what I do is my oven has a whatever it is, the baking part, convection oven. And I put it on 350, but it sets down to 325. You want, if you're putting on regular bake, if you got the oven, I'm all over the place, Jesus. Scrap all that. Let's rewind. You want to, again, take 3. I bake my pound cakes on 325 for about an hour and a half. Hour 20 minutes, hour and a half. That's just what I do. Y'all are welcome to bake at 350. Y'all are welcome to bake at 450. That's y'all cake. This is my cake that I'm going to bake. So let me go put this in the oven. I'll come back when it's finished. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and show y'all how I make the icing, okay? This is another day, y'all. This is the next day. Last night, I flipped the cake over and let it cool on the cake plate because last night I forgot to leave my ingredients at room, I forgot to leave my ingredients at room temperature, which was the butter and the cream cheese. It gotta be room temperature. So for the icing, glaze, whatever you want to call it, the cream cheese, we doing cream cheese, butter, and some of the cookie butter. Did I measure? No. This is like a half a block of cream cheese, maybe 1/4 or a little over 1/4 of some unsalted butter, and a few heaping spoonfuls of the cookie butter. So we're just going to first, because it's softened, so I just like to get this well incorporated. I mean, you can do this with a mixer, but I'm not gonna dirty my stand mixer for this little bit of icing, and my hand mixer is burned out. I need to get another one, so I gotta do this by hand, y'all. And once I'm done with stirring this in, I'm going to put in some of the powdered sugar. I don't know how much I need either. I'm just gonna put it in there and then taste it and see if it's what I like. And also to thin it out, add a little milk, a little at a time, because you don't want it, well, let me say me, I don't want it too runny. So I want it to be enough where I can pour it on it but not too watery. And I saw this trick on a TikTok, y'all. You can do like this, turn, and you can take out. I saw that on TikTok. So let's go with this much for right now. This is a good hand workout, I tell you that. Don't worry about the little white little clumps, because once I put the milk in there, it'll smoothen out. So I'm gonna put a little at a time. Now what I'm gonna do is, as it gets a little looser, I'm going to whisk it, but I need to incorporate this first so it wouldn't be splashing. And we're going to whisk. I'm looking for a certain consistency, guys. The consistency I want is when I lift up the whisk, that it'll be able to drop easily from the whisk. So y'all, the whole time I was mixing the thing down here, I'm thinking y'all could see and y'all couldn't. This is the consistency I want right here, where it just falls off of the spatula. Okay, so what I also took the liberty in doing, because you know, we just be extra fat over these parts, is I melted some of the cookie butter so I can drizzle over the top, over the icing, okay? Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Also, we have some leftover cookies that we're gonna crumble up over there. All right. Push it to the side so it can just fold down over the side, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Simple, easy. This is a little thinner, which I think I'm gonna do the cookies first, then I'm gonna do this last, so it can go over the cookies. Yes, because I wanted to stay kind of big chunks, so I ain't gonna do it too much. This is thinner, so it gives them more runny. So we just gonna kind of do that. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Y'all can't tell me I ain't a bakery girl. Y'all cannot tell me that she is the cake master. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm a novice compared to the real people who would do this for a living. Because they actually have a rhyme or reason. I don't. I just do what I want to do. I take what I think is going to taste good, and that's what I incorporate. That's that on it. This is going to be sweetness overload, though. I can already tell. Now look at that. Do I need some more somewhere? I think I need some more right here. Bam. Go down some. Yes. 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 I need some more anywhere else. Let's put a little bit right here. I ain't playing with y'all. I am playing with y'all. So let me get some pictures of my cake so I can put it on my IG. And I'm gonna cut into it and give it a taste. So it looks cute. It looks like it tastes good. Now we gotta see if it really tastes good. We'll be back. Okay, and we're back. So I took my little pictures and my little video. So now I'm gonna cut into her. Oh, it got so much icing and cookies in the middle. The cookies getting in the way, y'all. I think I did a little bit overkill with the cookies. That's okay. Can y'all see? Let me make sure y'all can see. My middle piece. I like that piece. I like the middle piece. She coming with me. She's coming with me. Give me all that. Give me all this right here. Yeah. Give me all of this. All of this. All right, y'all. It's the moment of truth. Okay, y'all. I'm doing this for y'all because I'm looking raggedy. So I'm on this camera. Here's the cake. I put little, y'all know, I put little chunks of cookie in there. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. And I usually like my cake warmed up a little bit, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna taste it in its natural. No, I gotta get some cookie butter and all that stuff. I gotta get the top portion. So I can get the icing. Girl, here goes. Get Jesus on the line. High volume. Get Jesus on the line. And ask him. Did you stop at my house last night and sprinkle some Jesus stuff on this bed? Do y'all know that song? Lord, whatever you doing this season, don't do it without me. He didn't leave me out. He didn't let me do this cake by myself. Jesus had to, like Santa Claus, came in here last night and sprinkled his magic on the cake. That's all I'm saying. Cause who y'all playing with? It definitely ain't me. Who y'all playing with? I got to give this cake away, which I normally do anyway. I have to go ahead, cut it up, send some to my mama's house, call all the children, tell them come get some. The children, the grandchildren. Well, my sister, you too far this weekend, girl. My other Crystal, I'm sending something to your house too. Yeah. Because this is dangerous. And here is dangerous for me. So after this piece, I'm going to cut another piece for me for sometime later in the week. And that's all. I got to give the rest away. I ain't even eat yet. This is 12:26 in the afternoon. I'm cooking. I'm finishing up cooking. And I ain't even eat yet. And I'm eating on cake. So I gotta stop. Save this for later. I'll share with y'all my dinner as well. So as soon as my dinner's finished and I plate it up for Steven, I'll show his plate because he get everything on the plate. I don't want everything that I cook because I don't want cornbread. I don't want mac and cheese. But I do want this roast meat though. So I just want a little bit of rice and some roast meat and a little bit of string beans. That's all. So I will do that. Thank y'all for watching. Try out the recipe. Well, is it technically a recipe? Try out the cake. Do it your way. It's good. See y'all next time. Bye.
Been player for some years. Hey, you trying to steal all the spill. Hey, I'm in the field, not a pill. Hey, you want to spill and I spill. Hey, you not real niggas is. Rose Rush still Uncle Phil. Yeah. Oh, you went top off. Oh, you went Flintstones. Oh, you took the little roller off.